My name is Joseph D. Feaster Jr. I'm the chairman of the Boston Reparations Task Force. I am a reparationist. I believe that that subject needs to be studied. That subject matter of reparations has been around for a long time, starting with Congressman Conyers, who didn't even have an opportunity to see it come into fruition on a national level. The initiative here in Boston by the City Council and Mayor Wu has brought us to this time where we now have a task force and we're going to be studying the issues of Boston's plan for reparations.
Today we're announcing a reparations task force to bring together experts and those with lived experience and deep community connections to help us begin the process.
We know reparations are all about, yes, creating justice and shifting, in fact, the ways in which we have been harmed to really creating a space of healing. But I also think of reparations as shifting the mental models that exist about people of color and about our communities and creating conversations that are positive and enduring and that are forward thinking.
You have to let the people evolve and let their idea and let their direction guide what you do versus you feeling that you have the solution for somebody else.
We have two teams of researchers. One is looking from 1620 into about 1940, the other's from 1940 to the present time. Once we get that body of information, I'm hopeful that we'll be able to, in conversation with the community and discussion with the community, come to some type of consensus that we can recommend to the mayor what the reparations program should be here in the city of Boston.
I think about representation on all levels, people that look like me, that have the pleasure of sharing melanated skin, having our accomplishments highlighted in an equitable manner, similar to what Dart said, telling the true history of Black Boston and all the things that we've contributed to the city.
All of these things have to be weighed into the idea of reparations and what is owed to the Black Bostonian who's managed to try to hang on and carve out a life in the face of being shut out of everything economically and in terms of representation.
So I really think it's important that people participate in the public meetings. I think it's important that people join the community projects to listen and learn of what's going on in the conversation around the community, and also contribute themselves. Be part of the solution and make sure your voice is included in the process.
I think that the City Council and the Mayor's emphasis on focusing on what's going on here in Boston is very, very important. And we have enough of a legacy that we're going to have to contend with, for sure. The other thing is, I want to respond to those who say, well, why do you have to do the study? Well, listen, folks, I'm a lawyer. If you're going to be able to make the case that you're entitled to any type of relief, reparations, however you want to describe it, if you're in a legal situation in a court of law, you got to come with the facts. It's not going to be viscerally what you believe should be the outcome in that respect. So we have to get the information. And I will hearken to say that people should look at what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My contention is that if they couldn't get reparations in Oklahoma, it's not going to be an easy task here in Boston as well.
The intended impact is to make sure that people understand that when they say the legacy of slavery or slave reparations, that they're going back and they're really honoring our ancestors.
When I think about what they envisioned for Black Bostonians, Black folks, period, is that we would actually be able to have our own space and carve it out and have it stay there so everybody knows we were there and we were a part of the city and we were a part of founding and creating it.
And just like here, these children are here to see this monument of what took place during the Civil War, because that's the type of history that's important for us to generally know, and that's the hope that we'll be able to bring that information forward as well. It'll be wine in its time. And more importantly, this is an issue that's been around for 400 years, so let's not rush through the process.